guys, and welcome back to my YouTube, or hello and welcome if you are new here. My name is Chloe Swift. I'm a professional hairstylist and hair care expert. Today I'm going to be doing a video in honor of my brand new pink hair, all about autumn winter 2024 / going into 2025, early 2025 hair color, haircut trends, and yeah, just new things that are coming out if you fancy changing up your look. So let's get into it. Number one, of course, we need to go in with the Rose Quartz Pink. This is recently my brand new hair color, and I got it colored by the amazing Joe Hill, who works for Aveda. I'm going to drop his handle in here. I've already been pink before, probably like 3 years ago now, so it has been a long time. I just know how easy it is to go pink, and actually it's quite a big transformation, but it isn't long term, so don't kind of get worried or think about the longevity of pink. So it's definitely something I would suggest to blondes, anyone with a light base. If you fancy like easily changing up your look and you want something quite drastic, also you know it's just going to fade over time, then pink is definitely the color for you. So the actual shade of pink that Joe chose to take me is a shade called Rose Quartz Pink, and we've seen this on the likes of Kim Kardashian, Kylie Jenner, of course. However, Kylie's pink hair is of course a wig, so don't always take these pictures to your hairstylist and take those as like gospel for your hairstylist to kind of change that into. But then a really good example is Chris Appleton's video, which again I'll insert here. He recently took his daughter pink, but yeah, Rose Quartz Pink is this perfect kind of concoction of almost a bit blush pink, but yeah, it's quite a cool shade of pink. So also don't worry about it fading out, because when it actually does fade out, it's going to leave your own blonde underneath. Actually really cool and really quite creamy and clean, which also surprises some people. Some people might think if you're putting pink on the hair, it's going to fade out and go quite warm or quite brassy underneath, but it fades really nicely. So I'm going to insert some pictures of Rose Quartz inspiration that you could maybe take to your hairstylist. I would definitely recommend, especially if you want like a big transformation, you're trying this for the first time, go to the salon and get this done. But equally, if you do just want to really quickly and easily change up your hair just at home, and you don't want to go into the salon, and maybe you just want to try it out and kind of dip your toe into coloring your hair and with these kind of fun semi-permanent colors at home, Maria Neela offers some amazing hair color masks that again I'll insert in here, and I'll pop links down below. They are just so great for easily changing up your color at home and having some fun, so I would definitely recommend those. Next up we have the Terracotta Wash. So the Terracotta Wash is a term kind of dubbed by a hairstylist that I know quite well, Grace Dalgleish. She works a lot with these kind of apricot-y, coppery tones, and I just love the term Terracotta Wash. So it's kind of reddy, coppery, but it's more on the lighter side, kind of the pastel-y side, and it is literally just a wash of color on the hair. So again, yeah, definitely pop into the salon for something like this. I would also recommend Maria Neela color mask to create something like this. If you're looking for something warm, more on the reddy, coppery tone, I would definitely opt for this autumn winter. Next up we have a color shade for more darker bases. I literally love the name of the shade as well. It's called Black Forest Berry. It is such a lovely, rich, deep shade, which is just going to add in some kind of berry tones into dark bases. If you are already dark, this is a really nice tone to introduce into your hair, just to add some richer tones into the hair, some warmth, some kind of reddy, purpley, plummy tones within the hair, but just on a super dark base. This is definitely one that I would visit the salon for. I haven't tried anything at home so far or seen any products at home that would help you create this. The only thing again that I would say, I'm going to keep talking about the Maria Neela shades, you could definitely, if you're already dark and you've already got a super dark base, you could pop on one of the purpley or reddish tones of this, and then you're just going to get some kind of subtle accents of this Black Forest Berry shade. Absolutely love this shade. I think it looks super rich and luxurious, and it's going to make your hair look so shiny as well. Okay, one now for the blondes. If you are blonde and you fancy just kind of changing up your blonde slightly and tweaking the tone of it, one of my favorite shades this autumn winter 2024 is the Oyster Blonde, and I recently actually wrote about this in an article for Stylist magazine. But Oyster Blonde is that perfect expensive looking blonde. So we're not seeing expensive blondes go anywhere anytime soon, so it's still blending in with your natural. You've still got some rootage. It isn't super blonde, so it's kind of more neutral, more clean tones, but the Oyster shade, it's that perfect kind of beigey, champagne-y tone within the hair, just to kind of start shifting into cooler tones for autumn winter. I definitely recommend visiting the salon for this. Probably you'd need your blonde freshening up, so with some like high lift with some pre-lightener. I would definitely recommend having some low lights put through there as well. So the Oyster Blonde, you need the dimension running through. So have some low lights in there which kind of match your natural base. Your stylist will choose just like a really creamy, clean toner at the basin. So yeah, definitely visit the salon for this one. If you're in between salon appointments and you just want to maybe freshen up your color and maybe switch to the Oyster Blonde kind of shade at home, then actually I would really recommend the L'Oreal Preference Toner. Again, I'll insert here and I'll insert in the description box below. But I recently did this before I went pink. I did this. Again, I'll insert. This is just a super easy way to refreshen your blonde at home, and it gives you that really nice cool tone. So I used the Pearly Boost Toner, but yeah, I definitely recommend that, and it's just so easy to use. Now on to cuts and styles. So first of all, I cannot mention Autumn Winter 2024 trends without talking about the Stevie Fringe. So we have seen this on Dakota Johnson. We have seen this on Daisy Edgar Jones. Definitely still kind of 70s-esque inspired. And we've seen kind of 70s styles and 70s trends coming through within hair. They've been quite strong over the last couple years, I would say. This Stevie Fringe is softer, longer, and it's got kind of those wispier edges. I would say if you don't have any fringe at all, this is quite a nice fringe to opt for because it is more on the longer side of fringes. It's kind of just more skimming the eyelashes as well, and it's just so flattering, especially if you do have kind of maybe a longer forehead. Really flattering on those kind of face shapes. I absolutely love this style of fringe. For those of you who are wanting a bit of a haircut change, the Stevie Fringe is a really cool way to change up your look but without having a full-on haircut transformation. So you could keep all of your hair length and then just introduce your Stevie Fringe. It's just so chic and perfect for autumn winter. The next haircut that I want to talk about are gender neutral haircuts. This is kind of a variety of haircuts really. So I love to see those kind of short androgynous haircuts on women, but also at the same time we're seeing a lot of men choosing these kind of longer, softer, more feminine haircuts. And at the end of the day, haircuts are haircuts. If you kind of see a haircut on Pinterest, any kind of inspo picture, and I'm going to dot a few around here that I personally really like and I think we're seeing a lot more of now coming into the end of 2024. If you see these haircuts, literally just take them to your salon and ask your stylist to recreate this, because gender neutral haircuts are such a big thing. It literally doesn't matter who you saw it on or who was wearing it. I love to see a mixture of these styles, and I think they just look really chic, really expensive, and you just look so fashionable and so stylish. Yeah, I absolutely love them, and we're going to be seeing a lot more of these end of this year, start of next year. Lastly, I want to talk about a style that we have been seeing a lot more of, and it's going to continue to grow into early 2025. This is the Texan Blowout. Blowouts are massively back, so we are seeing huge volume. We are seeing raised here right from the root and going back, lots of volume, lots of height, and kind of just bigger is better and looking very OTT and very glam. And I think you can easily pull this off. It's just kind of maybe paring back then the rest of your style, the rest of your outfit to go with this. I absolutely love, and you can probably tell if you watch some of my other videos, I am loving doing blowouts lately, and just big, bouncy, voluminous. But the main key thing here with your Texan Blowout is getting, yeah, the height here, so the root lift here, but also root lift on the sides as well, so you've got that width with the blow dry. A few examples here, ones which I really like. I've got loads of tutorials on my page. I'll link some down below as well in the description box of blowouts that you can try and practice yourself. I will always advocate going to the salon and getting a bouncy, voluminous blowout. Is honestly one of my favorite things to do ever. If you just want to treat yourself, if you've got an event that you're going to, just want to treat yourself and just have a really nice girly day out, get that big bouncy blow dry, get a nice iced coffee, I would go and do that. And one of my favorite places that I do love to visit in London, I'm going to insert a little clip here, but I do love to go to Duck and Dry, particularly the one in Mayfair. They do have a couple of branches. They blow dry your hair so quickly, you are in and out. All you have to say to them is, yeah, like bouncy blow, and they're like, yeah, I got you. Like, they are so good. You can have a little Prosecco as well. But I just think, yeah, blowouts that you get there, they're unrivaled. So if you are in London and you're looking for a bouncy blowout, you just want to treat yourself, I would definitely head there. Okay, so color trends, we have the Rose Quartz Pink, the Oyster Blonde, the Terracotta Wash, the Black Forest Berry, and then hair cut and style trends, we have the Stevie Fringe, gender neutral cuts, and then big Texan blowouts. These are my kind of forecasted trends, not personally mine, but ones that are also other stylists that I know of really well are talking about and forecasting. So it's kind of a group collective bit of research, this video. These are big emerging new trends that we are going to see for autumn winter 24 and also early 2025. I really hope you enjoyed this video. Please take this as inspiration, and maybe this is your sign to try something new, have some fun. Remember, hair is hair. You're designed to kind of change up your hair, have some fun with it. Yeah, I really hope you enjoyed this video. Please follow me for lots more hair tutorials, hair care tips, hair care advice, and I'll be seeing you next week for another video. Bye guys.